I'm Dr. Paul Wharin. I'm a volunteer physician with the Cameroon Baptist Convention Childhood Cancer Treatment Programme. This film's actually been taken by Joe Dixon of World Child Cancer. Joe's asked me just to say a few words about Burkitt's lymphoma, how our programme started and a bit of the background. Our treatment programme in the three Baptist hospitals, that's Banso and Bingo and Mutengene, started in 2003 actually at Banso. My colleague and friend Dr. Peter McCormick, who was a volunteer physician, paediatrician at Banso, noticed that our missionary colleagues, who were doing their very best with limited resources, weren't getting very good results, basically because they were using old protocols and the children just disappeared after one dose of cyclophosphamide. So Peter decided that we needed help. Through various other friends, he managed to contact Professor Peter Hessling, who'd been working in Malawi. And Peter Hessling not only said, "I will tell you what to do," he said, "I will come and help you." And he's here with us today. Dennis Burkitt investigated or found out about Burkitt's lymphoma in the 1950s. He was working in East Africa, I think it was at Mulago Hospital in Uganda, and he noticed these children who presented with big faces, big bellies. He rapidly realised that this was a lymphoma, but nobody knew the distribution of the cancer. So he sent out a mail shot letters to all the government hospitals and mission hospitals that he could contact right across sub-Saharan Africa. And he found out that the cancer occurs in a wide band right across sub-Saharan Africa. It was another doctor at Mulago Hospital, Dr. Hugh Trowles, who said to him one day, "Dennis, do you realise this is the malaria zone? This is the zone of holoendemic malaria." So that gave the link to malaria. Dennis sent samples of tissue back to Epstein, Dr. Epstein at the Middlesex Hospital in London. Epstein found a herpes-type virus in many of those cellular samples, and what's more, when that virus was introduced to lymphocytes in culture, the lymphocytes multiplied. They became immortalized, is the term, cancerous almost. So that gave us reason to think that Epstein-Barr virus, as it's now called, plays a part in the etiology of this cancer. There are other factors, there's much that we don't know, there's a lot to be discovered, but it was all pioneered by Dennis Burkitt. Dennis Burkitt had only one eye. He lost an eye in a school playground fight in Northern Ireland. I think he was a bystander, turned into a stone-throwing fight, his spectacles were smashed, a shard of glass went into his right eye. Despite all that, he completed his medical training, then his surgical training, and people said of him, he was an epidemiologist, people said of him, he saw more with one eye than most people do with two. We all look back to Dennis Burkitt.